I think it is safe-ish for me to say that based on the second episode of this show, we are on to a winner. Before I begin, I must let you know that this is a spoiler-filled video. So if you haven't watched this episode yet, this is your warning. Go watch it, come back and let me know your thoughts. Okay, let's go. Neil Druckmann and the team involved in this show have managed to bring everything so far that made the game so compelling to the screen. I've always wondered why when people decide to take a video game and turn it into a TV show, they don't include the people that were responsible for creating the story that made that game so popular. I am glad to see it happen here because so far, so good. So this opening scene had a very, very ominous feel about it when the doctor finally figures out what is going on and she tells the people in the government that they have to blow up the entire country in order to try to avert the spread of this parasitic fungus. It is very chilling and it is a very, very enjoyable scene. It is very effective in telling us, the viewer, just how scary the idea of this thing spreading is. And I really, really loved it. And I hope that they carry on with these kind of opening scenes because not only does it give us insight into what is going on, but it's just nice to see something new and different and effectively dark. I loved it. Then we are taken back to present day where we join Joel, Ellie and Tess as they continue on their journey to get Ellie to the Fireflies. And as the story progresses, you start to get a sense of these characters. Tess takes Ellie somewhat under her wing while Joel remains stoic and distant. We are eventually introduced to the Clickers, and this brings about one of my favorite, if not my favorite scene in this episode. It is very fear-inducing. It is very dark, and you would think that as someone who has played the game, this would do really not that much for me, but it was so exciting to see, even though it was pretty similar to one of the scenes in the game. There was just something really interesting about watching it, and you get a sense of just how scary these creatures are and just how difficult it is to kill them. And this encounter eventually will change the lives of our characters forever. So then we find out that Tess is infected, but if you've played the game, then you already saw that coming. I was quite surprised that they did it so quickly, but I guess if she had to go, she had to go. But what I liked about it is that even though she has such a short run in this show, unless of course she's got flashback scenes, she was very effective in making us care enough about her that when you find out that she's about to give up her life to save Joel and Ellie, it is still kind of heart-wrenching. And I love the fact that they kind of changed that scene just a little bit so you know what's coming, but you still feel like you're watching something fresh and new because they didn't do it exactly the same way that it happened in the game, and it was brilliant. It was just all round a perfect end to a pretty perfect episode. Have you guys seen episode 2? What did you think? Please leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts, especially if you've never played the games. I am really interested to hear what your thoughts are from fresh eyes and a fresh perspective. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me talk. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and please, please, please come back and watch more videos. Have a lovely rest of your week. Mwah!